Hey guys, hope you guys are having a great evening. I'm just chilling out here, working on a couple of projects that I have right here in front of me on my laptop, and also a couple of things that I have found that was written down too, which I'm kind of going over. So this will be a great thing so you guys can see the replay, or if you just want to chill out with me, I appreciate that too, because you guys are amazing and awesome, because I just enjoy hanging out with you guys as I get things together and set up for the next coming weeks. This week is a little bit more laid back and chill, but I also am just kind of planning ahead and getting a couple things sorted out, which is exciting. Looking forward to a lot of cool things coming up ahead, which I hope to share with you guys really soon. But right now, I'm just kind of sorting through a couple of posts that I plan on doing for the rest of the week, as well as a couple of cool private communities that are actually doing really well. I'm really excited about that too. And also kind of gonna ramp my Patreon, because I've had it for so long, but I never was really sure exactly what I wanted to put on it. I have an idea, because I know now where it's like I'm kind of getting more in the tune with like a good schedule that works for me with I'm sorry, Luma's bell is distracting me because she keeps cleaning herself and I keep hearing her bell. For this channel, I know having like a post edited video and then doing like 2 lives that following week so I can get the next video ready kind of seems great, because it can keep my engagement with you guys so I can continue checking in with you. And then also having those like things when I go to shows and things like that, because I mean the holidays are coming up, so I can plan other content. It's just a matter of recording it, scripting it, doing all of that and getting it together, which is really exciting. But kind of making sure I just have a couple more ways of leeway, so when I do have a really busy week, I still have information or I have content so I can put in front of you guys. But I'm really excited. How does this month treated you guys? Hopefully September has been very well. It's weird, like we're already we're actually practically at the halfway point of September already. And there's not much to think of when it comes to highs, lows, or anything. I take that back. I just had to think of it right now, because I went in knowing exactly what I was going to say as an intro, and then it's just like everything else kind of went out the window. It'll come to me. Actually, this is a high. Being able to do a live with you guys. Oh my gosh, going to Maryland. I swear. Oh my goodness, amnesia. Cosplaying a character with amnesia for a very long time can kind of come back to bite you in the butt. Who would have knew? That's another high, which I could write down too, which I wish I need my pink pen to be functional to do that. Oh, I didn't get my journal, but I'll get it in a second. Because I have these things in front of me. I forgot. That's what I meant to grab. I meant to grab my journal and my idea book, and I didn't bring it over here. But this one I think is kind of like the OG, which is a really cool one. This is like, excuse me, this is like a time capsule for my actual channel, which is really cool. Just talking about this was just everything I talked about, like just anything, any type of idea. This is actually the OG time capsule for my YouTube channel. This is also like the first version of my idea book, which is really cool. It makes me really happy looking at this and how specific and how thorough I was, which I'm still really excited to know that getting back on that train of just thought with intention and planning and having things kind of laid out, because it allows me to feel a lot more focused and set with a direction, which is really exciting. I love this. So these are all things that I've written down that I still am in line with, that I hope to be able to present to you guys in a future time, which is exciting. I'm really excited about that. Ooh. I forgot I wrote that. That's a really good idea. that would be a cute design. So I'm gonna keep working on that. I love, like, I'm not the best drawer, but I can get my idea across, which, I mean, I think is pretty good to do what you need to. But I think this is really cool. Hold on, let me see this one. Oh my gosh. YouTube video 1. This is where I used to script my videos. I think I went to how many videos? I went up to like 8 videos. I used to like write them out by hand and plan out what I was gonna say. I remember being so nervous, having to stare at the camera. Oh my gosh, this is my very first video on my channel. This is so cool. And one feature I think is really cool that I don't necessarily do anymore, but I still really like it a lot, is where I say at the end of my script, I say like it's posted. So it's kind of like a nice little gratification or form of gratification for me to say that I've posted it. And I think that's actually a really cool thing. Oh my gosh. Wow. I posted my first video back in, I think it was May of 2020. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was May. I think it was May. And oh my gosh, I wrote like royalty-free music on the side. I was just so determined. I was like, I want it to be so good. I want this video to be perfect. And of course it was far from perfect. Oh, that was the thing. I remember I hit record. I was absolutely terrified when I recorded my first video, but I posted it anyway. Wow. And look where we are. We've come such a long way, and still have such a great way to go. But that's really exciting to see. My very first video script. Oh, I love this. I wrote everything with this. Whoa. Home Skillet, what's up? Ah, I miss hearing you say that. Home Skillet. Oh my gosh. I just got a great idea. I gotta write it down. I can't tell you right now. It's a good one though. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. So thank you for that. You gave me an idea. Ah! I love that. Ooh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's an idea. Oh, okay. I don't know how quick the turnaround will be, but just know something is in the works, because I just got an idea. I was talking about this. This is my OG idea book before I got my other idea book. And I was with you. I was so funny. We were at the store and I actually bought the other one that's now my new idea book. But I have like a ton of them, but this is one of them. And I got everything from like ideas to ideal, like my ideal like partner. Like I wrote down so much, and I just love my intention and like my very, very descriptive, detailed descriptions. Like I am singing the praises of my past self for being so driven to allow me, future me / current me, to be so aware of that. Holy smokes. I even wrote karaoke songs. Like this okay, that I feel like that tells me this tells me, tell me that you're kind of like not really that social without really telling me you're not that social. Because who does that, where it's like you have a physical, like sure, everyone has like a list. Like I even have a playlist on Spotify of like my karaoke songs, but to like write them down. Could you imagine that? It's like, okay, we're going to like karaoke night. And they're like, okay, we're just gonna have fun. I have a whole list of like specific ones, and let me see how many. This is 1, 2, 3. 20 songs that I could do. That is so prepared. That is so prepared. It's like literally the enter and exit plan of any type of social event. They want me to do a karaoke song. They thought they were going to have me on the fly. I already knew 20 songs that I was able to do. That is so funny. Wow. Wow. What? Even like, oh, I remember this. Oh my gosh, you were here too. I was like, when I was writing certain songs, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to songwriting. However, one day I will. It's just not today. It's just not today. Oh, this was the 5 ways to be happy right now. That's one of my videos that's there on my channel. How I wrote that out. Oh yeah, because I literally had my notebook here in front of me and I would record. And I try to find ways to like look at my notebook without like looking down or making it obvious that I was looking down. Like I could edit, but that was the times when I was like editing on my phone. So it was kind of like limited software at that time. But the first 6 videos were like on my phone, which weren't too bad. But that's still crazy to like look back at this outline and then, oh, say status of posted. Like I love that. Like I gotta think of like a gratifying thing again that allows me to be like, when I put up a video or say like scheduled or it's like posted, I can be like, oh, now I can celebrate and relax. I have to get back into that. So that's definitely a reminder. Which one is this? Yeah, I do remember that one. Okay. At the park while black. Yep, I remember that one. I still have that one up here. And that one says posted. 5 things you should do on a work night. Status posted. That was one of my highest viewed videos currently. YouTube video 6. Preparing for the work week. Currently on enlisted, but it's posted. Oh, nice. I scheduled it. That was my first time scheduling. Video number 7 that never really happened. I play with devil sticks. I go to a park and try them for a bit. And I wasn't sure exactly how long that video would be and if anybody would care to see it, because it's just me playing with like 3 sticks. And it's like, how long is that gonna last? However, you would just have to edit it properly. We'll see. If you guys would watch that, let me know. I might do it. I always have them with me, so I might pull them out. And it's been a long time since I've actually played with them, so I'm gonna be like way worse than I was before. So don't say I didn't warn you. Video number 8, combating anxiety. Oh, this was a heavy one. This was a heavy one because I was talking about a lot of darker elements, because I also had like things like various resources in the description, and I wasn't sure. I was like, find a better way to deliver that. But I remember that as an idea. I forgot I did this. I used to write down my entire week for social media. Now I kind of went more digital with a lot of my things, but I really like that. Aww. I still do that. So with Facebook, I still do inspirational quotes, random engagement. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Wednesday. I have the hiccups all of a sudden. So I still do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, I actually have one for LinkedIn. I really don't. It's like ever so often, but I did have it consistent. Ooh, even if it's once a week, Monday's a good one because it's the start of people's week. technically Sundays because you're preparing for the week, but Monday is like the official day, which is smart. I never thought of that. Wow. But for LinkedIn, I was just going to share business articles. And sometimes a lot of them, that's why I'm like subscribed to like the Harvard Business Review, things like that for engagement. It really helps. I might have to pick some of these back up. I just have to get more specific with the times. And then I put them in Google Calendar because Google Calendar is like my bestie. Keeps me in line. So I don't have to hold all of my events up here. She can hold it, you know. It's a little too heavy for me. Sis can handle it, and she does. So, wow. Snapchat, random day-to-day activities, audience. Yeah. Instagram, collabs, project announcements, life events, audience. Yep. Ideally once a week. I like how it said ideally. Knowing myself, that's pretty accurate. Ideally, meaning not once a week. Why did I do that after I said not once? YouTube, my creative outlet. Dump for anything that is not work. That's what my channel was described for when I first started. My creative dump. It's a little bit more refined. It's more of a refined dump, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Oh, wow. Upload schedule once a month? For starters, just start. I mean, that's fair. that's fair. I was about to say once a month. Wow, I can say I really improved. I improved a lot. Like, cause I'm aiming now for like at least once a week. And even with that, it's like it's still a little bit more. That's an improvement. That's a great improvement. Twitch, once a month. Yeah, Twitch is a little bit trickier. Yeah, I just gotta get the setup. It's not that I necessarily don't even have the software, because I do. Maybe if I did a poll and I was like, I gave you guys a couple of options of things you would want me to stream first. And I would probably just have like indie games for starters, where it's like you could chill like this in this type of setting. And I can like talk to you guys and interact more in the chat. Let me know, because I could do that, because I follow a lot of the big gamers. Not like any other gamers aren't big, but like Corey, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, the Game Grumps. And sometimes a lot of the games that they have, or like I come across watching them, like I'll see. So depending, I bought a couple of indie games. I could start with the Harry Stickmin collection, because I do have that one. I could. Because I'm not like, I wouldn't say like a serious gamer, because I would just be one, like I would test out indie ones that are more chill and relaxed, because that's kind of more my vibe. I feel like I would do more of those crazy ones. Not really that they're crazy, but just more attention-based games with friends. I can't believe I actually wrote that down. That is a busy, I'm not done. All in a week. Twitter, random thoughts, engagement. Yeah, I guess. Random thoughts, just for engagement, just that. Pinterest, inspiration, creative juice tank, etc. Patreon. So, okay, so this actually leads back to one of my original plans on my to-do list. I had, you can't see that. There's 4. Let me just say that. There's 4. If you, yeah. There's 4. So I actually had it on my list to do Patreon. However, I still did, technically in my opinion, what was right by just narrowing it down to one thing that I could be able to handle and building off of that. And that was YouTube. And I would still continue with YouTube until I had a good basis with that, and then I could branch off of that and still be able to grow consistently with YouTube and whichever one I decide to pair with. wow, I wrote this 2 years ago, and yet it still can apply to me because, oh wow, it's like my past self was thinking about me in this current time, because it's like there was no way as an amateur, still amateur, but beginner of a like YouTuber content creator, and write out how many platforms is this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 platforms that I would be doing by myself. Now, of course, if you broke it down and everything like that, it takes time to even plan and schedule those things as well. But the fact that I even have like some type of plan or course of action for these 11, that actually, I mean, that actually helps a lot for me now. Because I thought I was just going to be like right at the drawing board at the very beginning. But I actually have something to work with. Because that's what leads to this whole thing. I'm chilling out. This is my form of chilling out. Like, I'm not just, I have to do some type of work. It's hard for me to stay fully still. However, back to my uploading schedule, like I was saying, sometimes when I go to shows or when I do posts or pre-recorded type of content, I'll try to do that every other week, except for the end of the month, because then those are my month reviews. And any type of show, usually it's like that week or following week is guaranteed for like a show type of vlog of like how that show was, what was my experience there or whatnot. So those are 2 guaranteed shows. Now we know, of course, for each month, it depends. It could be either 4 or 5 weekends or like a week. I'm dancing between posting on Friday or Saturday. I just know usually that's the time when everyone is kind of off and they're relaxing and they're able to see the content, because it's not really like, I just enjoy you guys with any type of engagement that you have with my content. I'm very grateful for that. So I usually try to just pick it where it's a time where it's like, hey, I'll just put it here. You know, you can chill and vibe with me, watch it if you want to. Let me know what did you like about it, things like that. So between Friday and Saturday, sometimes just a term of editing right now and just getting it out. Sometimes it's more Saturday and I have it scheduled, but that's not bad. And then once I'm working and editing on that next one, I can do like 2 lives that week. So it's not like you guys just don't have any content. You still engage with me. So I think that's gonna be something I'm gonna do. So like, for example, this week I went live this past Friday. That's right, because I was in Maryland. I was at SPS. I went live this past Saturday. I just said it, sorry. And then I'm live today, Wednesday. Yeah, so it's like I have 2 lives that's there that kind of supplement for that one day I didn't upload. And then this Saturday, hopefully. Let me not say that. This Saturday, I really gotta do it. That's where I'll have the video ready for you guys. And then I'll do it again the next week. And I'm gonna test that out to see how it goes. But I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on that too. But all that to say, I am trying to build up my Patreon. So just like this is a chill session, I feel like I would have more of them over there, which is not bad. But of course, it would just be more than chill sessions. It would be a community to do more in-depth, like journaling prompts, or, you know, I would do some writing prompts and writing activities, because I do want to continue working on my my writing, want to improve that. And so by having various writing prompts and we have exercise and stuff, I'll do live streams so we can kind of do it together. I think that would be really fun. And it's not like I wouldn't do it on this channel. I just have the hiccups. I'm so excited. I gave myself the hiccups. And once doing that, I could probably do that like once or twice a month on this channel. But then on Patreon, I could do way more because I'm always writing, I'm always doing something. So I guess they would get more of the behind the scenes chill, like productive sessions, things like that. So it would just be more engagement with me, even though I would still have that main schedule here on YouTube. So I think that's kind of the goal to go with, which I'm really excited for because that actually seems very plausible considering that I'm the one setting up everything, you know? Ow. So I'm actually quite excited to think about that because I have a couple of things that I've used as testing. I kind of did a little bit of A/B testing with a couple of things, and I found a few things to go successfully, which was really cool. And thanks to you guys, I just found more ways to kind of get some stuff out in front of you and just kind of building off of that. So I'm really thrilled. I can't believe I wrote that. Oh my gosh, yes, Patreon and then Telefy. And for people, I don't know if anyone's familiar with Telefy, but I love this. This is one thing I said I wanted to do. Maybe every quarter, I would try to do that because that would help me with Twitch and also on YouTube if I streamed for fundraising campaigns and, you know, whichever thing I decided to give back to. So that would probably be something really cool to do in the future with you guys as well, is to kind of ask you guys, you know, what cause has been really near and dear to your heart? What is one thing that you've wanted to have a chance to give back to and just haven't been able to? And I could have these options and I could do some research and provide a couple of organizations, and whichever one in the poll that you guys actually picked or chose, I could do a streaming event where I would raise money for that organization. I think that would be a great way. It's win-win, and just like engagement, that we would be able to support a wonderful cause. We enjoy each other's time, and people will be able to get resources to actually, you know, be able to help whichever cause we chose. So I think that's a really good idea. I'm just gonna write that down to make sure I don't forget. But polls on which one? Because I know I said it in my last video, but I mean I did a really good self-care day today. I did a nice brightening face mask. I did a nice hand mask. I did a feet mask. And I just really had a chance to just have a nice like self-care day. And it's like the 13th, which is fine, you know, because I try to date, like, it doesn't have to be exactly the 25th of every month, but I try to be mindful to make sure, like, hey, make sure you do a self-care day at least once this month. Try to do that a little bit more and probably do a behind the scenes of what that looks like for me, because I have my little mini bag over here. I could probably show you guys that in a second too. I have a bunch of masks because I love self-care and I've collected them over the years, and I have a great collection of them, and it's only going to get bigger because I am a self-care queen. I want to continue to make sure I take good care of myself. So that's not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Um, so I think that's actually really good. So out of those 11 platforms, Telefy, and then Discord, because of course I feel like once you get started with stream, then it's like Discord, you can go on down that route. But also considering, because it is just me, it's just been a lot of just the slow buildup of a lot of the foundation or like the groundwork of what I want to do. I know, so much for a chill session, right? It's a productive one though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie there, because I've been able to really hone in on what it is I planned on doing, especially with Patreon, because that was the thing I said I was gonna I wanted to do. I wanted to at least have everything set up and just ready to go for starters. I think that's a good start. I really think it is. Okay, speaking of groundwork, just like I said, Adobe Suite, play with it, Skillshare, study, listen, go to the gallery, books, just start with why. Finish, start with why. I still haven't finished it. I'm doing pretty good with that. Affiliate and collabs, practice and work with people. Okay, yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Adobe Suite. Fun fact, when I first got Adobe, oh dear, I remember just opening it, staring at it for like minutes on end and falling asleep. I just did not know what I was looking at. I didn't. And this happened several times. Like I would fall asleep like so hard like that I would have like letters across my face because like I like face planted into the keyboard and I was just tired. I was just like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. And then one day it changed. I went into Adobe and started plugging at it and I was like, I'm doing it. And yeah, it's continued ever since. It's a skill. You just have to keep working at it. Skillshare did help because shout out to Halise. That woman is phenomenal. She has her own production company. She actually had a residency with Adobe and she has saved me. Truly. Because of the fact that she just broke down a lot of things, which there's still several things I still need to learn. Like, you know, example, like color grading and a little bit more of keyframing and things like that. But that's very technical. I mean, it's, you know, and audio and fade in, fade out, like all of the like shortcuts. Like I know some shortcuts, but not all of them. But just to be able to look back and know how much I've improved from that, because I mean, you think about it, this is a very solid skill. It's a very good skill that can be helpful in many ways. You never know exactly who could honestly who could need your help with this skill. And it's not saying, you know, you have to get it necessarily to charge people, but you never know what opportunities you can have that come across this skill, because editing is a very good skill. There's a lot of things kind of going around where it comes to marketing, video editing, a lot of the things with how to kind of set up with AI tools. That's a lot of things, but it's really interesting once you're able to do a couple things with that and use an example, build a portfolio. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let me see. Books. I mean, books are just always amazing. That's like, I feel like those are like your first mentors before you have, you know, physical, like actual in-person mentors. I mean, and if you were able to have mentors before that, I mean, that's even better. But, you know, I usually think sometimes a lot of the books that I read, they're teachers too. You know, the information that you get from them, you can benefit, you can learn from them, even though they're not in the room. And sometimes you have an opportunity where it's like, you can read their work and maybe later on you get to connect with them in the future. You never know. You never know how things can turn out like that. But because of just a book, you never know exactly what type of relationship you can establish in the future. You can meet someone and be like, hey, you know, I read your book. I really enjoyed X, Y, and Z about it. And I mean, you never know how that person could react. Sometimes, you know, someone can find, or, you know, maybe many people come and talk about one specific thing in that book. And then it's just like, okay, because you kind of look through the cliff notes. But if you had your own take and said, you know, this one specific thing jumped out, you know, I mean, that honestly could be a way for you to form a connection. I think that even happened to me one time where I just was like, you know, I genuinely enjoyed X, Y, and Z about your book and how you were able to explain this lesson. And the fact that you experienced this and was able to make the most out of it or something like that. And they happened to connect with me. Like that's one of the many ways I've actually been able to form connections and meet people, was just because doing a little bit of research before you meet someone, especially if you expect or you know you're going to meet them, can help you by leaps and bounds, when it comes to networking, when it comes to just preparing for whatever room that it is that you're walking into. I think that's a really cool thing as well. Affiliate and collabs, I mean, that's one that's always a work in progress, just because I'm considered like a micro influencer because I'm under 10,000. But it's always good to just set up the framework so once it builds up, you can actually get it taken care of. Interesting. Okay. Wow. 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 These are I yeah, this is an ideal book because I just went from like what I would do in social media for a week to just like very specific things, which I'm happy to revisit, really. That is truly incredible. This is crazy. Never would have thought this would be the timeline. Wow. Emotional response in the past 12 months. Wow. Before I even go into that, how are you guys doing this evening? Or how is everyone doing this evening? Let me say it that way. Hmm. Actually, that's a pretty solid idea. I'm gonna wait for that one because I know I can work on that one before the end of the year. Ooh, that was one of the last ones. Cool. Well, that only leads me back to the two things at hand. It's already 9. Ugh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, isn't it? It's really nice. I'm trying to think. I know it's like I'm just kind of rambling, but it also feels weird to just be like recording and then just be like, you know? So I'm just like keeping the conversation because I always try to think of that where it's like I chat with you who's here like now, but then of course, if anyone does play the replay or, you know, whoever watches it or anything like that, they're just like, oh, cool. You know, there was actually like conversation or engagement. So it is nice to kind of just chill out, but I am excited. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's been like almost already 40 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Yo, craziest thing. Like just being able to like relax this week and not have a reason to leave the house for good reason. Because like I said, I did my self-care day today. This past weekend in Maryland, like one night we just started binge watching episodes of Law and Order SVU. And it was great. But that's not even the craziest part. The commercials, I don't know how much money Domino's threw at those time slots, but boy was they throwing it. They was throwing bands at those time slots because they was pushing that pepperoni cheesy stuffed cheesy bread so hard. So hard, bro, so hard. I caved. I got it today. I did. Hey, I mean, it's good. It's like a calzone. It's like, of course it was gonna be good. You had me at cheese and bread. What do you want from me? You know? And so okay, this is not even the crazy part. This is just what I'm saying what happened today. I stayed, right? Oh my gosh. Like but like, yo, like they're really pressing it, really pushing it. And so I've been in for the week just because I was like, I got stuff to do, but I also don't got a reason to be outside, so I'm not gonna do it. You know, there have been accidents, and I mean accidents, like bad accidents at like all the major interstates that I would go somewhere. And it's like, I think two this past week, like every single day from this week, starting from Sunday, like from this week already, it was like two people who actually, like, you know, it didn't, like they had to close off the entire highway. And I'm just like, I'm just so thankful because it's just like where would I have been? Because it's not like it was just one car. Like they were like multiple car interactions. And I'm just like all of the intersections, like anyway, whichever way, excuse me, we're trying to go, it was shut off. And I remember the one time when I was doing an affiliate job and I had to go north. Man, that was the only way that was good. North. Apparently nobody's going up that way. Shocker. But like, I looked the other way and like, I'm gonna use stores as reference point because obviously I don't want to, obviously for location purposes. The Costco we would go to, stuck from there, miles from there, on that part of the highway, all the way down to the city, backed up. And that was last week, and it was because like it got shut down. And I'm just like that's not just traffic congestion. Like that is, there was a really bad accident, and there's been like, I could probably say 5. Like the 5th one I just saw that was literally like up the street, and I'm just like, and I just was there. Like I went down the street to go to Domino's to pick it up, and I'm just like, I was just there. I was just like, I am so thankful for just protection of being safe, because it's just like, what? Like it's just like, I don't know, like people are either really distracted or people have been really impatient, and it's probably a combination of the two, but it hasn't been equaling anything good. And so I just really hope everyone out here is safe, because yeah, like it's just a lot of things happening, and I'm just like, yeah, indoors, it's where it's at, because everyone's a little, I don't know what it is. Is it something in the air? Hold on a second. Is there like a retrograde or something? Is something retrograding? Because it was just like, it wasn't like, you know, like accidents aren't unheard of, but it was like the number of how many in short amounts of time. Like, what? Maybe, is that gonna be weird for Google? What's going on in the sky? What's going on? What's going on in the sky? I just want to know. I want to know. What's going on in the sky? You took it right out of my, I didn't want to sing it, but yep, the SpongeBob song, Indoors. Oh my gosh. Oh, indoors. Indoors indeed. Like, what is happening? Like, obviously, new oh yeah, the comment. This comment that's coming. Oh wait, did it pass already? And on the 24th, we'll be treated to, it was the 24th, we missed it. And that thing won't be back for what, another 400 years? Whoops. Oh no. Oh, we missed Nishimura. No, come back. Come back. I thought they said it was going to be September 15th when the comet would be visible. Not that type of what's going on in the skies. Let me see. Is something retrograding? Click the thing right underneath it. That was not what I wanted to say. Is something retrograding? 7 planets are in retrograde this summer, including Mercury. Hopefully not all at once. What planets are retrograding right now? Let me see. This was updated. You're out of date. No. So Saturn retrogrades June 17th to November 4th. Venus retrogrades from July 22nd to September 3rd. Mercury retrogrades August 23rd to the 15th of September. You're right. It's not funny, but it is. Yeah, because it was like, what do you mean 7? What? Keep reading. 4 stories left. What do you mean? You were counting? This doesn't count. Don't count that as a story I've read, please. I know what it means. Oh. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so the ones that I said earlier, but I'm going to list it here because I hate when they do that, when it's like you preview an article and it's not in the proper order that it had it. So you have to like read it and then get some chunks of information that you read already, which kind of like wastes your, anyway. Pluto retrogrades is retrograding, let me say. It's going May 1st to October 11th of this year. Neptune. Neptune from June 30th to December 6th. Saturn, June 17th to November 4th. Venus, July 22nd to September 3rd. Chiron, July 23rd to December 26th. Mercury, August 23rd, September 15th. And then Uranus from the 28th of August to the 27th of January. And then Jupiter, the 4th of September to the 31st of December. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't know, because the way this week has went on with like people and like patience and especially with drivers, the drivers have been really they have not been the safest on the roads. It's just yeah. So please be careful on your commutes. My goodness. It's not, yeah, that is, whew, That's a lot going on. Mm-mm. This is a lot. Wait a minute. This magazine's called Outside. Is that like, so does that mean like their competitor is like Insider? I wonder if they were like able to make it that close to be like Outsider, like Outsider magazine. So they could be like the competitor of Insider magazine. Cause that's clever. It's funny, but it's clever. Cause I like Insider magazine. I was just reading it this past weekend. Cause I was looking at Maryland and how they actually have they have wonderful vineyards. And I've always just wanted to frolic in a vineyard, wouldn't you? Yes, I said frolic. Yes. Don't judge me for that. But I mean, doesn't that sound quite refreshing? Does it not? To frolic in a vineyard. Cause it's so pretty. Like I want a nice flowy dress and I want to be able to try various wines. Frolicking has to happen. It has to. Cause you're happy. They had a lot of barbecue spots, which I'm curious, you know, because I feel like barbecue varies on the region, but I feel like I would have to make sure I had various time because I feel like after eating a bunch of barbecue, you're just ready to take a nap. How are you able to do anything productive? It slows you down. You just be ready to sleep. Let me see what this is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, I got another idea. But I have to get my book. But I'll get it later. See that? Oh. I'm probably. It's September. I might do a. I might do an apple picking video. Yeah, like that'd actually be cute. Like solo, like dates in the fall. That'd be cute. Because if you see like the pictures here, like I had so much fun picking apples. It was so fun. I might do that. I might do that again. Just to go to like a nice orchard and just have fun picking trees. Picking apples, not trees. I just pick up an entire tree, try to attach it to my car. And see how well that goes. See how well that goes. No, but I will say, oh my gosh, the freshness of the apples when you pick them off of the tree, and the fact that you can just like bite into them right there is so incredible. That I will say is really cool. That is really cool. So I might do that, experience that again, and then just have my camera because I have my camera. Or like one that's like vlogging one, so I don't have to like worry too much about like autofocus or anything like that. It takes care of all of that. Cause that'll be fun. I'll literally just be in some. I'll be frolicking in the orchards, frolicking and picking so many apples, and taking pictures and having fun. So okay, fall festivities, cause that I think that's a video. That's certainly a video. So apple picking, cider drinking, pumpkin spice hunting. I think that's definitely a thing. I think that's a thing. Like, I'm just going to go into random stores purposely looking for the weirdest, most random pumpkin spice, whatever, and either taking it home or taking it somewhere to try. I feel like that's certainly one. That has to be one. What's another fall festivity? Like, if only I had some type of device that would allow me to figure out. I always am just testing my brain, and it's just like, I just want to know, like, am I able to, like, why? Just Google it. Just Google it. Like, not based on location, just for the fall. Let me, like, what's just general, basic? Okay, apple pumpkin. Apple pumpkin? Kind of sounds kind of good. It's an apple pumpkin. Don't mind if I do. Give me a slice of that there apple pumpkin. Okay. Scavenger hunts. Kind of skeptical of that one. Apple picking, like I said, pumpkin patches. That's what it was. And there's obviously movies that are dedicated to the fall to see. Scavenger hunt, certain parks, definitely going to parks. Because obviously the leaves and the trees are changing. Going to comedy clubs, is that really like a fall thing? I like going to comedy clubs in general. What do people do to celebrate fall? I guess that's a good question. Oh, Oktoberfest. Halloween, yes. Thanksgiving, Day of the Dead, yes. But I mean, like, what is an autumn activity? Yes, like, what is a, yes. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh, Oprah. She has, I'm here looking for like 2 or 3 things. And here's like Oprah on Oprah Daily saying like 65 fun fall activities to do in autumn. Good Lord, Oprah. Let me see what she said. Oh my gosh, there's a whole gallery. What? Oh, I don't like how this is set up. No, don't sign me in. Apple cider donuts. Visit farmers markets. Okay, so yes, that's like a cute date thing. Okay, so visit a farmers market, eat apple cinnamon. Oh, it said apple cider, but I think we're really on a great track with apple cinnamon. That sounds, apple cinnamon donuts. Make your own. No frying required. I'm about to make some. I will make some. That's what I'll do. Make mulled wine. Maybe. Stay at a romantic bed and breakfast. You know what? That is one thing I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go to one of those nice little like breakfast in bed places. Because those are like amazing staples, like the hospitality. But yeah, I'll ponder that one. We will keep that as a strong maybe. Take a scenic train ride. Always. Oh, homemade candy apples. Oh, you guys. You gotta send me pictures of all the candy apples you get, okay? Good old candy apples. I mean, I've always loved the look of candy apples. The thought of biting into them always made me scared I would lose my teeth. But they are adorable. They are adorable. Ooh, chocolate turtle apple slices are always a hit. That does sound like a hit. Okay, good. That sounds pretty good. I could make those. Host the apple pie bake off. I mean, it don't necessarily gotta be a bake off. Like we could just bake a bunch of apple pie and I'd be happy. Darn it. I don't like sneezing or hiccuping where video can catch it. But it's so far into the video. Like, I know my viewer retention is like, nobody's gonna watch it unless you're watching it with me right now. You didn't hear it technically. And if you actually played this replay and you got to this point, God bless you. Because thank you, one, for the watch time. But what? Unheard of. Wow. Anyway, you're the real MVP. Jump in a pile of leaves. No. No. Like, yes, but no. It just... Maybe. It's so risky. Like, it has to be dry. Like, not even one wet leaf. One wet leaf, I'm going home. No. No. Make it a game of it with family or friends by hiding treasure. Yeah, right. No, thank you. Yeah, shower afterward. Yeah, you think? Oh, dogs enjoy your yard. And yeah, no. It's a no for me. It's a no. Rent a boat for the afternoon. You know what? That does sound fun. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. That'd be fun. Just rent a boat. I would just rent a boat so I could journal on a boat. But it can't, like, that stressed me out. That stressed me out. Because I was like, don't let it take me anywhere. Like, unless I was like rowing. I don't know. That's a maybe too. That's a maybe. Host a chili cook-off. I don't want to make cook-offs. I just want to enjoy great food. I don't necessarily need to compete. I don't mind if it's not the best. I just want to make it, you know? So it said already an apple bake-off, a chili cook-off. Am I missing one? No, because it was just talking about candied apples. I think those are, I mean, these are nice solid fall festivities. Wow. Leave it to Oprah to have like 65 fall activities. She's enjoyed many falls. No, many autumns. Let me say autumns because that sounds terrible. That came out so wrong. I meant she's enjoyed many autumns, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna act like I didn't say it. Read ghost stories by the fire. That's a nope. Attend a scavenger hunt. Go horseback riding. Oh my gosh, it's been years since I went horseback riding. That was actually really fun. Anyone else gone horseback riding? They're such beautiful, majestic creatures. Very, I mean, I don't know. I would do it again though. It would be fun. Run a fall 5K. I'd have to practice that. My knees. Pray for my knees. Make pumpkin art. That is really fun. That is fun. Even if it's just like you paint the whole pumpkin like a certain, like if it's like gold or white or something. I think that's fun. My dad made a really cute pumpkin one time. He made like a Venom that had the tongue sticking out. That thing did not last very long because of the heat of the pumpkin. Like who decided? Like, of course it makes sense and it's cute, but to put a candle in a pumpkin, which is a fruit, So obviously it's baking and it just caves in on itself. Like, I digress. But it was really cute. I just love the intricacy of detail. Like, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. S'mores. Oh, I miss they're not campfires. What do you call them? It's not a weenie roast either. I don't know, just gatherings by the fire. I do miss that. Your clothes smell like smoke, but the times around the fire is fun. It's very nice. S'mores. Oh my gosh. Create an autumn wreath? That sounds cool. That would take a lot of work. However, that would be cute. That would be cute. An autumn wreath would be cute. Make a fall display. Okay. Pumpkin soup. Bonfire. Thank you. Bonfire. Woo! I couldn't think of that if my life depended on it. Thank you so much for the +1. See, that's why game shows like how like Want to Be a Millionaire and everything like that stress me out, because it's not that like I would have the fear not necessarily like fear, but the fact that it'd be like not seen as dumb, but the fact that I knew the answer but I just couldn't think of the word at the time. But since they're multiple choice, like that's one good, you can do process of elimination. But just stuff like that where it's like I couldn't think of bonfire. Like, what? Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of bonfire of all things. Make pumpkin soup. I don't think I've ever had pumpkin soup, but hey, first for everything. If it's creamy, I mean, that's a good one you could have with, what could you serve that with? I'll have to look that up later. Or any other favorite soup. Yes, fall time is the greatest time for soups. And those soup and bread bowls, hit. Appreciate you. Tortilla, butternut squash. Or just curries. Oh my gosh, those warm, just in your belly. Nice and warm, cozy, wrap yourself in a blanket after you ate the soup type of, amazing. Knit a scarf. Learn how to knit. Plant fall flowers. That's cute. Craft with leaves. That's definitely like more like a kid like type of thing. But that noted, duly noted. Decorate your porch for Halloween. That is tradition for a lot of people here in the country. Go for a hayride. Oh, I missed that. I used to go for hayrides all the time. And the scary hayrides. Oh, wow. Memories. Haunted hayrides. Yeah. Go to a Halloween festival. Yeah. That's like late in the October month. Make your own fall candles. Ooh. That actually is a really cool idea. Make fall candles. I actually like that idea. Rent a cabin. Yeah. Visit a pumpkin patch. Yeah. Host a murder mystery party. That's cute. Have a fall movie marathon. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Throw a fall themed party. Also cute. Host a potluck. That's cute. Get your huggy? Nah, hold on, fam. I want to see how to say this. So it's a Danish word, but I want to make sure I'm saying it properly. Hold on. 1 second. Huga. That's not what it looked like.
Huga.
Huga. Girl, get your Huga on. It's spelled it is spelled Hyggge. I thought it was something gay. Huga. Huga. Girl. Huga. What's a Huga? The Danish concept of coziness has been all the rage, and with fall on the horizon, it's Huga time again. A thick, chunky knit sweater, steaming mug of cider, flickering fall-scented candles, and snuggles by the fire. Sounds like a perfect autumn evening to us. Pro tip, if you don't have a real fireplace, you can stream YouTube clips of crackling logs. That's really cute. It's so cute. Huga. So get your Huga on. Danish concept of coziness. I'm so glad the song Beyonce did is cozy. What if she decided to just go really like super like high-end fashion and was like Huga? And like we find out it's the concept of cozy. Like I would be could you imagine everything of the word be Huga instead of cozy? Huga. That's wild. Anyway. New word of the day. Huga. Hyggge. Visit a fall festival, harvest festival. Get lost in a corn maze. Definitely not. What? Come on, Oprah. No. Square dance in your backyard. It's cute. But it's also funny. Square dance in your backyard. Bust out the honky tonk records, y'all. No. No. Go line dancing. Okay, like go line dancing is better to me than just square dancing in your backyard. I mean, a price effective, sure. But stay in a haunted hotel. No, thank you. Play football. You could do that. Go wine tasting. See, this is back exactly what I was saying with the vineyards. I want to go. You know what? Options. Go to a football game. Yeah. So many people. So many people. But it's okay. Picnic in a park. Okay. That's definitely my speed. Picnic in a park. Drive to see the changing leaves. How about instead of using your gas, you test drive a car and you go driving to see the changing leaves in a car that's not your own? Legal and effective. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. Go for a hike. Solid. Lace up your hiking boots. Yeah. Go zip lining. That sounds fun. That does sound fun. The thrill of that, and the temperature is not too hot. Celebrate Oktoberfest. Go antiquing. Nice option. Do a mud run. Indulge in everything pumpkin spice. So I think for that idea, I think I want to do that. Yes, you know, big BBE. BBE, big brain energy. I agree. Indulge in everything pumpkin spice. I think I certainly am going to do that. That's going to follow under the fall dates video. And I'm going to write that down because I said I'm going to do that. Fall dates. Solo fall dates. Solo fall dates. Which is okay. Which is totally fine. Yes. Solo. Okay. Video idea. Solo fall dates. Yeah, it's pretty solid. We're at 50, so we got like 15 more because Oprah had 65. Apple picking, we already figured that. Make spiked apple cider. The next time you go apple picking, grab a jug or two of fresh apple cider so you can whip up some spiked cider for your next party. In a saucepan, combine. Okay, because I was wondering, I was like, what's the base? Like, what would you add to that? That makes sense. 3/4 cup of bourbon, 1 cup of apple cider, slices, orange slices, and a couple cinnamon sticks, and heat on the stove top on low heat. If you're not a fan of bourbon, you can also check other fall cocktails. Apple cider floats, apple cider donut cake, and other delicious fall desserts. Now that one's one I would definitely go into. Fall cocktails and fall desserts, because a girl loves her some desserts. Either way, I mean, stressed backwards is desserts. I don't even know why I made that a fact, but hey, desserts. Hot buttered bourbon. That sounds good. Spiced apple rum punch. Also sounds good. Cranberry cobbler smash. That sounds good. Nutty apple martini. I don't judge me. Shut up. Don't judge me. Nutty apple martini. Apple ginger punch. That also sounds good. Red wine apple cider fall sangria. Ooh, that sounds nice too. Fall dark and stormy. Okay, that sounds like a mix of like a bourbon and like some type of like, yep, a rum. I figured, I was like, that sounds so like, it's a try hard. It sounds like it's a rum. Like, I feel like they try too hard with the names. It's like a rum. It's like any other name where it's like, it sounds very straight to the point. It's either like a bourbon, a wine, or like some other type of like hard liquor, which is so funny to me. Boozy apple cider. What is that one with? Ooh, goodness. Nice. Apple butter old fashioned. That one will put you on your butt. Old fashioned. Spiced mulled wine. Yeah. Smoky cider. Mezcal margarita. Which, I mean, that's actually, you know what? It reminds me of Mad Max. Oh, I missed it because in the fall they had a you remember that? It was the was it a cinnamon pie? It was the apple pie. It was the apple pie margarita, and it had brown sugar on the rim. That was, oh man, that was a good one. Hot buttered rum. Wow. Okay. Apple cider prosecco spritz. Light, very bubbly. That's nice. Very, yeah, sunny autumn afternoon. Yeah, I was like, that gives very like light type of pumpkin pie mimosa. They make those? A pumpkin pie mimosa at autumn brunch? It's like going down a weird rabbit hole and just loving every moment of the process. Like, you didn't even know you were gonna run into it, but you're not upset that you're there, you know? A pumpkin pie mimosa actually sounds really good, and the way it looks is absolutely phenomenal, because you know how you have like the nice tall flute type of glasses. It has the most adorable like little whipped cream, like just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit of whipped cream and this beautiful little cinnamon stick. And it has a nice little dusting on the top, which what I could think would be like a powdered cinnamon sugar type of base. And it looks divine. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Fig bourbon, apple cider smash. Fig is not bad, but I feel like fig and bourbon because of the distinct taste of a fig and how it's very earthy in taste. It would work with bourbon. I feel like it probably would take the edge off of bourbon because I don't know. I've never had fig mixed with bourbon like that. Interesting. Dang, and now we're at 15 with here. And it's like, gosh, Oprah. Jeez, look at that. Oprah Daily. Okay. Cranberry orange margarita. That actually sounds really nice too. A hearty autumn dinner. Okay. Spiced chamomile hot toddy. Now, hot toddies are like the thing of the fall for sure. Because anytime you feel some type of anything in your throat and you just need to knock something out and take a sleep, hot toddy. Spiced chamomile hot toddy? You sleeping so good. Candy corn martini. Ooh, and you can make a mocktail out of it too, but ooh. I'm scared of just how sweet it might be. Because I don't know, I always get scared of eating candy corn because this is how sweet it feels. Just, But I mean, it's cute. I'm a sucker for a very cute cocktail. Ginger pear bourbon cocktail. That sounds pretty good. Palm and Mary coupe cocktail. That's cute. Pumpkin pie martini. Now that one actually it looks very thick. And I don't know. I'm a texture person. This pretty vodka martini that tastes like pumpkin pie in a glass. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'll take a sip. The pear Manhattan. Sounds very classy. Silver pumpkin flip. Whoa. Apple pie cocktail pitcher. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye. Apple pie cocktail pitcher. Fall fizz. Spiked pumpkin punch. Pumpkin punch. That, I guess, it's fall. You make pumpkin out of everything. Spice blood orange champagne punch. That actually sounds really good. Cinnamon sugar apple cider margarita. That actually sounds really good. Spicy pear margarita. I've had one of those. That's pretty good. Autumnal old fashioned. Jasmicol. Nice. Apple pie plankers. That's cute. Apple cider sangria. Crown Royal $1 billion apple. Okay. Yeah, it has crown in it. I knew it. Bailey's cinnamon toast punch. That's pretty good. All right, back to the 65. Even though, hold on. What fall desserts? Shoot, what fall desserts? 80? Good Lord. Not 80. I just need to know a couple. Just give me a couple. Just give me a couple. No, I'm out of free articles? Oh, that's why I can't. Okay, look, it had 80, so it's fine. Oprah's trying to make me part of her group. I won't allow it. Visit a brewery to taste pumpkin beer. Not the biggest fan of the taste of beer. Go for a bike ride. Try a hot air balloon ride. That is on my list. That is one thing I've always wanted to do. Try a hot air balloon ride. Oh. Ooh, I just gave myself goosebumps just thinking of what that would be like to go on a hot air balloon ride. Change your wardrobe up, yeah. Prep your Halloween costume. I think I'm gonna make a whole poll of that too, what everyone's gonna do for Halloween this year. I still gotta think about what I'm doing. Just for dress up and pictures for kicks and giggles. Have friends over for a cozy roast. That sounds so nice. Have an event. I would probably rent a place just so I wouldn't have to worry necessarily about cleanup too much. Usually like that, holding events like that, like renting a space is usually nice. Going camping. Oh, camping. Keep a journal. Yeah. Curl up with a good book. Classic. Write a fall poem. Oh. I have a lot of old poems. I used to write them all the time. Start shopping for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my gosh. The holidays are right around the corner. Have an autumn dinner date. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. Roast pumpkin seeds. Okay, that's nice. This was a nice chill session. Been in here for an hour and 26 minutes. I think there's definitely been a lot of progress and just figuring out a lot when it comes to plans. I'm excited about that. But I also have a lot to look forward to for this season. Ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna finish up because I still technically have what I have for my to-do list. I'm working on one now. Technically, I'm ahead because of what I wrote before with my second to-do. Then I have my third and my fourth tasks that are a little bit more energy heavy because it requires editing. Even though the last one I still need to technically film, so let me script it out first, then do that. But I don't want to spend too much time on that because that one's planned to be a short. So I do have a little bit of work to do, but I'm excited for what's to come and what you guys can look forward to. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay amazing. Thank you guys. Good night. Goodbye.